Socks option is set. Socks option is set. Teams ready. Home team selection Oregon Ducks.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
The Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On the ground, it's Green. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Vertical
motion
hotel.
from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hill. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You have 18.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The give out of the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Yeah,
and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches.
Seam flat.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
Entering
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Audible.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
Categories UFL options HP dive is selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
Yeah, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. Think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Formation, option, pistol. Option is set, bunch. There are 3 categories. You have 12 options. Slant spacing is selected.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The lone back's got it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave them 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. Touchdown Ducks! The defense putting points on the board.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
Six options, inside zones, click is selected.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Wormley. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Trojans. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. BYU was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Cougars performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Right back to the air on second and 10. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got a man. It's Butler. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
Entering
now to
play
see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Categories. You have 9 options. Inside zone is selected.
The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Red option.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call. Option. There are 3 categories. You have 9
the Ducks
options.
ready to go back to work on offense.
Selected.
They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Vertical hook L.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Caught close to the marker, it's Riggs. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to impose their will with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Entering play call.
And this ball looks like he just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on throw, and that leads to the interception.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Fakes to grab. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation.
Entering play call.
And he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Short cross. Short cross.
They just keep firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Entering play
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Seam flat.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Riggs. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Cover 3 Sky.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Riggs. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Oh, he's got a chance. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Green. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage, and more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
intriguing games this week. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 8 categories. There are 20 pistol, auction is set to auction is punch. There are 3 categories. Only 12 options. Slant spacing is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility with a guy in that slot position.
Off the play fake. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Wormley. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Coach suggestions.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner out, take advantage, hit it right now.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Finally, on defense, looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Short cross. Short cross.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds the big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more
You have
plays.
3 options. Manfredi is selected.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Middle third.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
3 options.
And sometimes you see great
selected.
shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
See carry.
Might be changing the route.
Cancel.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a
Entering play
return.
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HB data selected.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
They typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, that highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Finds his man, it's Fowler. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Cost line is selected.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the lone running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves it with 2nd and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Middle third.
Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Middle third.
Looking to throw for it. Uncorks one. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Suggestions.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Formation. There are 2-3-0 blitz.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Gets the back moving.
Middle third.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back and taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands. It's Perry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10.
Give cushion. Middle third.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Vertical hook out.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
God one Robert Chris.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dalton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have valve options. Cost lands is selected.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Correa. He'll get it up to
Entering
about
play
the
call, coach
32-yard line before he
suggestions.
stopped,
There are
and
8
it'll be first
categories. You
down.
have 12 options.
Excellent throw by the quarterback.
Selected.
Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And
so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44. They're going to run it to the right. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they're set up at the 14.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Unloads quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get into your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HV3 is selected.
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown USC. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
2 to 3 on. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 lots.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback, make your checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Entering play
could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled, tried to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. He'll come through on third down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A shot toward the end zone, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
Entering nickel. Option is set. Free. Nickel is free.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Cushion.
Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Vertical hook L.
The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Vertical hook L.
Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They boot it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
Suggestions, variate categories, NFL options, cross slot fade selected.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Butler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like,
Entering
oh,
play
I really
call,
appreciate
coach
you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Selected.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Short cross. Short cross.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. A masterful road performance, or as Coach likes to call it, thundering herd football. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow.
Entering weekly advanced summary.